all that IGN has to offer, beginning with our exclusive Summer of Gaming event. You'll get first looks at world premiere game trailers, exclusive game demos, and next-gen console coverage that you won't find on any other network, only on IGN One.
The next generation of video gaming is on the horizon, and IGN is here to bring you the latest PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X news and analysis in our new weekly show, Next Gen Console Watch 2020. We'll bring on the experts to discuss and analyze all the latest developments around these new consoles.
Vamos lá ver, Zé, como é que vai estar o novo Marvel Avengers. Isto vai ser um evento roundtable. O que é que quer dizer evento roundtable? Quer dizer que é um evento em que eles vão estar a conversar à volta de uma mesa, provavelmente. Só que vão também mostrar novo trailerzinho de gameplay, não sei o que é.
Live news show every day of the week that covers all the day's news about games, movies, comics, and of course more. This is our daily live show that takes a rotating cast of IGN talent, going over all the latest news of the day while taking live questions and comments from chat. We're live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us on mixer.com/IGN, youtube.com/IGN, and twitch.tv/IGN. See you there.
É só mesmo para terem alguma coisa para lançar, basicamente, no lançamento da PS5. Vai ser tipo uma demo do próximo Marvel.
We are back, and we're still talking Avengers. In fact, we wanted to know what you all are expecting to see from the War Table stream, and we got your answers in the form of a Yappa video comment. Let's check one out and see what the people are saying.
3 minutinhos para começarmos. O que é que isto não desaparece a barra de baixo, hein?
My prediction for the show is that we get to see a look at however they're going to implement Captain America into this game. We know back from the reveal that he died, but they're going to bring him back, obviously, and I can't wait to see more about him.
Vamos lá ver.
I recognize that IGN fan from somewhere. Okay. We know who we know in the game we're going to get to play, like you said, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Kamala Khan. Akeem, what other heroes are you hoping to see today?
Todos, velho.
Hawkeye. I feel like we're gonna get our first glimpse of Hawkeye. It would make sense for us to finally get that particular reveal. Joshua, like, he's our comic book expert. You might remember there was a limited series way back in the day called West Coast Avengers, which is just that. It's the West Coast Avengers that was started up by who else?
Eles estão a tentar vender este jogo quase como aquele que vai sair da Epic Games, que é tipo um Destiny, mas Melee. Parece que é isto que eles estão a tentar vender o jogo. Eles vão desbloquear itens e vão pôr missões mais para a frente. Não falhar no Godfall. Eles estão mesmo a mostrar este jogo, a mostrar este jogo quase como uma espécie de Godfall.
If they don't reveal him, especially with this game being a day where they open up their West Coast chapter,
é baixar a voz deles, basicamente, nem aumentar a minha propriamente. Olá, Nuno, como é que está? Tá bom assim? Queres que eu baixe mais, Nelson?
Wow. I'm a big fan of Hawkeye. I feel like he gets a lot of hate. Joshua, how do you feel about Hawkeye?
I mean, he's sort of like the Batman of the group. I know a lot of people like to pin that on Iron Man because they're both rich, but like he's like a normal dude who just has to use his ingenuity, his athleticism, and lots of gadgets to survive and beat all these super powered people. So yeah, he's cool. He's all right.
Como é ao vivo, Zé, não há legendas.
Well, what hero would you like to see, Josh?
Como é que é, Foot Pro? Tá tudo bem?
If I had to, I mean, I want them all, right? So I want to see Black Panther. I think he would be super fun because
amigo meu, também é moderador.
He can scratch stuff with those vibranium claws. He's got energy absorption, and he can like blast it back out at enemies. I think that would be super fun. I would love to see Spider-Man into this game, but I'm
Spider-Man também, mas não vai ser agora,
to be in this game, given that he has a solo franchise that's exclusive to PlayStation. I don't know. Also, Captain Marvel would be awesome because it would essentially be like playing Superman.
Como se tira a Plus? Qual Plus? O PlayStation Plus?
And then also,
esperas que acabe o mês, velho.
There was a shot of Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel's bedroom, and on the dresser there was a small picture that looked like an archer drawing a bow. That has to be a teaser.
Mas este é,
right?
Pois este é Square Enix. Square Enix eu acho que não consigo aqui. Só consigo mesmo dos estúdios da Sony. Agora Square Enix eu acho que não. A ver, vamos.
I got y'all. We see you. We're Clinton fans too. So I'm thinking we're gonna get a reveal of Hawkeye. All right. That's a safe bet.
Já não quero ter apuros, para isso. Tu pagas um mês, velho, tens de ter o mês como assim. Basicamente, Nelson. Boa transição, IGN. Boa transição. Vamos lá.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm. I felt if I could instill rules, the proper boundaries, I could harness the raw power of that beast. A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me. We're fixing the damage the Avengers did all those years ago. Inhumans are sick. Unlimited power, that's dangerous. It's lethal. You are lucky to be alive. Come on, Kamala. Let AIM help you.
I'll take my chances. What if the Avengers were set up? I think you should see for yourself. Couldn't Mr. Stark help us with this?
Hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
This better be good.
He totally locked Cap in the reactor room and then he tried to jack the Chimera.
Son of a...
Have you all completely lost your senses?
What? Where were you while the world went to hell?
This is our fault. All of ours.
You really think the world is better without us?
Yes. See, it's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are.
Oh!
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
You struggle against the unstoppable tide of progress, Avengers. Power cannot be controlled. It has to be destroyed. I will rid the Earth of superpowers. Even if it has to end with me.
Sim, sim. E o Troy Baker é outro deles. O Troy Baker acho que é o Hulk.
What's up,
Ou é o
Marvel
Nolan North
fans?
Hulk.
My name's Casey Lynch, and I'm editorial director at Crystal Dynamics. Marvel's Avengers War Table is
E a
your direct
Laura
source
Bailey é
for
o
all
Widow.
things Marvel's Avengers. We've got a great show lined up with new trailers, new details on one of our main villains, MODOK, and advanced idea mechanics. And we'll take a first look at co-op and war zones.
Co-op e Warzone.
If you've ever thought, what is this game? Or how does it work? Then this is the show for you. Let's get into it, starting with a story trailer. In the aftermath of A-Day, everything changed.
Vamos lá, vamos lá.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. So I asked
Foi
you
aí que
again,
apareceu os
Dr.
Inhumans
Banner,
nesta
do the
história.
Avengers pose a
Depois
danger to society?
daquela explosão.
Yes.
I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
As a founding member of tech giant Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world made better through science. But even as AIM promises a cure to end the inhuman infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid project offers a world protected by science, Tarleton, a victim of A-Day himself, uses AIM's technological might and the public's fear of Inhumans to convince the world that the superpowered are uncontrollable and cannot be trusted. His deranged obsession drives him to become MODOK, mental organism designed only for killing. When choosing a villain, we knew we needed someone who had the muscle and mental capacity to become an Avengers-level threat. We also wanted a new face for modern Avengers
É
fans.
muito ridículo o boneco, velho.
Big face. But comic fans know MODOK is anything but new. His origin in Marvel lore dates back more than 50 years to October of 1967 in Tales of Suspense. Now, with AIM's drive to manipulate public fear and his ability to control machines with his mind, Tarleton and AIM are the most sophisticated threat the Avengers have ever faced. But a teenage fangirl named Kamala Khan doesn't trust AIM. In fact, she's convinced that AIM is experimenting on her fellow Inhumans under the guise of finding a cure.
Da série de televisão, Agents of
S.H.I.E.L.D. behind the plot to discredit the Avengers, and she has proof.
Uma hacker, depois vai espiar os tais, e depois ela também é um Inhuman. Isto é literalmente a história da televisão, quase.
Story of the single-player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions. We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new Thor hero mission called Once an Avenger.
É tipo um menu onde vocês escolhem as missões lineares.
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Is it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program? Oh.
You're welcome.
Está muito boa a voz do Thor.
Thank you.
You should know, I'm not in the best of moods.
E na PS5 eles vão fazer 4K a 60 FPS, li há bocado. Na PS4 deve ser 30 FPS.
Wait, is that Thor?
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving the commoners when it started raining bolts of metal from the skies.
It's unbelievably good to see you.
A qualidade da IGN não é a melhor.
It doesn't matter. He's here.
Não há HUD.
So the false god returns. Why? You did what you were supposed to do, Thor. You gave up your power. You should have stayed forgotten.
Never, when mortals are in peril. Where do you hide, Doctor?
Os mais recentes, Nelson, e pensei logo nisso também.
What are these things? They're drilling into the deck.
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera. Fun, aren't they?
Oh, hello. Just like old times.
Mataste um civil, ou
AIM dropships inbound.
aqui já podemos jogar co-op, se calhar, não?
Focus on those mechs.
Opa, faz lembrar um jogo de telemóvel, velhos. Daqueles que vocês entram na missãozinha, matam os bichinhos todos e passam à próxima missão.
You got this?
Só aquele corredor linear a bater nos bonecos.
Dare I ask who this child is?
Podem ter tirado só para o trailer.
Later, don't worry, she's up to it.
Chimera's still losing altitude. Thor, can you hold it up with wind?
Tear the ship apart.
Não, o jogo não é telemóvel, é PS4 e PS5, mas a mim o tipo de jogo faz-me lembrar um jogo de telemóvel.
You killed Captain America, Thor. Who else will fall before your hammer?
Silence!
Mas se já jogaste vários jogos de telemóvel, Nelson, percebes o que a gente está a dizer. A nível de estrutura, um menu, clicas com o dedo, abres a missão, fazes a missão. Olá, Zé.
in this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again. Spotted some drones heading for the command deck. Got my hands full, kid.
E a única cena que é assim no Mass Effect é o multiplayer. Que eu não sou fã. A nível de estrutura.
Security subsystems just came back online. It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
This card to play, Avengers.
I can handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this. They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Tarleton, do not do this!
You've given me no choice.
Não estou convencido, velhos. Essa Square Enix não sabe o que está a fazer, meu.
Familiar, Stark. How original. You gonna steal my haircut next? The damage has already been done, Avengers.
Open the pipeline!
Usou a Bifrost para atacar, muito bem pensado.
Kamala, Tony, we're
Obrigado,
trying to restart
Heimdall.
the engines, but there's not enough power. We're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
É como se fosse um acumular das melhores cenas dos filmes, estão a ver? Tipo as cenas de ação. É, não é, Nelson? A gente que tem olho para estas coisas.
Once an Avenger is a great example of a hero mission. A single-player campaign experience focusing on a specific playable character.
Vai haver meia dúzia de missões destas assim para single player, depois vão se focar no online.
More of each hero's story and showcase the variety and depth of our hero designs.
E vai haver missões específicas para certos heróis.
With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks or hold for signature attacks.
É, falta sim senhor, muito.
From making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies from a distance.
Aqui já tem HUD, como vocês podem ver.
In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies.
Mas não é, Nelson, supostamente não é.
You can mark them and knock them down as Mjolnir comes back to you. Follow that up with a powerful ground pound and you've got a mighty combo.
Eu acho que eles não têm a mesma ideia de como fazer este jogo, velho. Parece um jogo mobile, velho. Até ali do lado direito onde podes clicar com os dedos para os ataques especiais, velho. Parece aquele jogo que já existe, o Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Não é Ultimate Alliance, é um jogo que há agora para telemóvel. Só com bons gráficos. É um que é de cima.
When designing our heroics, we started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The assault heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases,
espero bem que não seja isso, Nelson, como havia na PS2 muitos.
heroes. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks.
Eu digo já o que é que este jogo parece.
Natasha's assault heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here.
Parece Marvel Future Fights.
That's designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin Force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members. You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's support. Ultimates take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate Heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage. We know everyone plays differently, so we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you to unlock new moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks. As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero.
Parece Marvel Future Fights pro telemóvel, velho.
Perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important? Because it means your Thor
Parece que eles querem fazer que o Godfall. Parece o Godfall. É pequenas missõezinhas onde vocês só batem nos gajos, velho.
We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization. Some perks apply special damage like plasma.
Não, Nelson, não. Até as missões vão ser bué simples, que isto é feito para se focar no multiplayer. Nas missões que eles supostamente estão sempre a meter como um live service. Isto não vai ser um jogo com uma muito boa história, acho eu. E as animações não estão nada demais, velho.
When you have Gamma Gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack.
Wow.
And voila! Green lasers. We know that if you look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits.
Parece um jogo de telemóvel onde vocês desbloqueiam outfits e personagens e gear.
Bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs. You can earn them over the course of the story campaign by completing missions and
parece tanto um jogo mobile, velhos.
There's Iron Man's suit from the 2014 Original Sin storyline, or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962's Journey into Mystery issue 83, or Tony's Stark Tech.
Ele disse desbloquear em jogo, mas deve haver em microtransactions de certeza. Disseram que ia haver, né?
Iron Man number 25 in 2010. While there are a ton of outfits you'll earn just by playing, some will require completing iconic mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit. And some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace. You can even customize your attitude and let out your inner Hulk with the right emote. I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and spec out your heroes.
nameplate do cartão tipo Call of Duty.
I think it's time for another trailer. This one gives us a first look at how all that customization is especially fun when you play together. This is co-op and war zones.
Vamos ver isto. Acho que isto vai ser o foco deles, que é para continuar a meter conteúdo. Vou aumentar o som outra vez para vocês.
These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these inhumans. Georgie boy is gearing up for war.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
É a mesma coisa, mas com 4 gajos à cacetada.
We gotta get this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
Rebuild your helicarrier. O que? Tu fazes a construção de esperas 24 horas que ela fique completa também?
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Este combate teria que ser mesmo espetacular, velho. O jogo é literalmente só bater neles com cutscenes no meio. Aquele é o Nick Fury? Ah, não gosto nada deste poder do Senhor Fantástico. Está a dar lenta a stream. É mesmo de lá.
Time for heroes is over. You don't get to decide.
Não está a correr a 60 FPS, foi.
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization. Now, let's talk about war zones. War zones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI
as co-ops não são todas para 4.
Whether
As
playing
war
hero
zones
missions or
são.
war zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier,
War zones
you'll
é o
use the
grind.
war table to launch missions with a variety of
Aquele
objectives and
grindzinho.
challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story.
Parece que isto devia de ser
whether
um
you're
modo
in the
multiplayer de um
campaign or
jogo
war
bom
zones, you're always
single
working
player.
together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history.
Sim, devem dizer no
Once
rádio.
you pick your
Tu
mission,
vais.
you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job. As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike, all in the name of research.
Isto parece mesmo
Warzones range
o
from
Future
wide
Fight.
open spaces designed for exploration and
Future Fight 2,
traversal to
o
dense
telemóvel.
interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges, boss fights, and rewards.
Não, o jogo está
Here's a
lagado,
mission we
é,
saw in the
neste quando
co-op
eles mostram
trailer
aqui na...
called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, 2 heroes can come together to perform a team finisher, which gives you a chance to take them down much
Mas aqueles
faster.
ataques do lado direito parecem mesmo, em baixo, parecem o telemóvel.
Living the hero
velho.
life is all about growth, getting stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just that. As you progress through the campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base. The Resistance is a group who have banded together in the 5 years since A-Day. Some are inhuman and have powers, some are former SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
What is this place?
We call it the Anthill. Not my idea.
You'll join their cause in the field by working directly with factions like the Inhuman Alliance and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan.
Porque eu gosto do jogo de telemóvel, estás a ver? Essa é essa.
Earning faction reputation will give you access to new challenges,
Hey Avengers, Hill has something she needs your help with.
new vendors, and more powerful items.
Parece tipo
There will always be new threats on the horizon,
o Anthem,
so you want to ensure your
o
Avengers
foco em
are
teres
ready
um gear
for
melhor,
anything.
estás a ver? Em vais fazer grind e grind e grind para depois comprar as cenas.
That's kind of the point. This is a really big, ambitious game.
É?
Marvel's Avengers isn't just a global, high-stakes race to rebuild the Avengers, to save the Inhumans, and uncover the truth about AIM's plans. That's just the beginning.
É isso, Destiny, tipo
This is a
o tal
brand
Godfall,
new
que
original
é corpo a
Avengers
corpo.
single-player story that you can enjoy on your own, made the Crystal Dynamics way. But it's also an experience you can play with your friends that will grow as we add new heroes, new regions, and new story.
Se tiver uma história muito boa, ok. Disseram tudo o que eles vão adicionar é sem additional cost. Não é DLC pago, foi isso que eles disseram. Disseram que ia ser grátis o que eles adicionarem no futuro.
We're all working every day to make Marvel's Avengers worthy of your support. Please stick around after the show.
Olá, Adriana. Isto parou, foi lá.
On behalf of the whole Marvel's Avengers team, thank you for tuning
Mais
in
um
to the
Tomb
first
Raider.
Marvel's
Façam
Avengers
umas IPs
War
novas,
In the coming
deixem as
months,
antigas
we'll talk about
ficar.
our first post-launch hero, our upcoming beta, and of course, our launch, when Marvel's Avengers arrives September 4th.
4 de setembro.
I'm Casey Lynch, and I'll see you next time.
Ok, na próxima vez vamos falar do primeiro Avenger que vai ser lançado. Vão falar da beta, não sei o que. Ok, mas por hoje é isto. Nem eu, Nelson.
Hello everyone. Damon Hatfield.
Nem eu. Fiquei como estava antes, fiquei tipo, parece um jogo de telemóvel, parece. Se a história for muito boa, tipo, é tipo cutscene espetacular, gameplay medíocre, cutscene espetacular, gameplay medíocre, vai ser tipo um 7, um 6? Não sei, Zé, ainda estou um bocado meh, como diz o Nelson, e é verdade, falta muito sal. E Zé, visto que são 6h25, eu vou começar a jogar Last of Us às 6h40, é só darem-me 10 minutinhos para preparar a live, ou 5, 10 minutinhos, eu publico no Instagram e vamos para a live até às 9 da noite de Last of Us. Até já, Zé. E obrigado a quem esteve aqui comigo a ver esta revelação deste trailer que foi assim um bocadinho... Até já.